The ocean, covering over 70% of our planet, yet we've explored less than 5% of its depths. Beneath the waves lies a world of darkness, pressure, and chilling silence, where ancient megalodons might still lurk, strange bloop sounds echo without origin, and deep-sea structures hint at lost civilizations. Today, we dive into the top 8 ocean mysteries scientists haven't solved yet, starting with the strange and spooky, and ending with the downright mind-blowing. Let's plunge into the unknown. Starting things off at number 8. In 2011, a team of treasure hunters were scanning the bottom of the Baltic Sea when their sonar picked up something weird. They found a massive disc-shaped object, 200 feet wide, lying 300 feet deep. And here's the wild part. It looks like the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. They called it the Baltic Sea Anomaly, and it's been confusing scientists ever since. Is it a crashed UFO? A top-secret Nazi structure? An ancient temple lost to time? Divers who tried to explore it said their equipment stopped working. Compasses spun out of control. Cameras glitched. It's like the thing has its own magnetic field. Some experts say it's just a weird rock formation, but others claim its shape is too perfect, too engineered. No one's been able to explain it, and every time someone tries to go back, something strange happens. What lies beneath the Baltic Sea? Until someone solves it, it's one of the ocean's greatest mysteries. Coming up next at number 7, somewhere in the crushing darkness of the deep sea, creatures vanish without a trace. We've explored Mars more than our own ocean, and deep down, there are species that have just disappeared. No fossils, no remains, just gone. Scientists call it the missing fauna mystery. Where did they go? Why did they vanish? And were they ever really here? Some believe massive sea creatures roamed the depths, bigger than whales, stranger than squids. But all we have are ancient sonar blips and cryptic ship logs. Could they have evolved so well they've become invisible to us? Or did they slip into a part of the ocean we still can't reach? Imagine giant predators hiding in underwater trenches, living fossils we've never seen, and creatures so strange they defy science itself. The ocean hides secrets we can't even name, and until we dive deeper, much deeper, the mystery of the ocean's missing creature stays unsolved. Or maybe they're watching us. Next up at number 6, there's a place in the Atlantic Ocean where ships vanish, planes disappear, and science just shrugs. Welcome to the Bermuda Triangle. This mysterious stretch of sea between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico has been swallowing vessels for centuries. The USS Cyclops? Gone. 309 people vanished without a trace. Flight 19, 5 planes disappeared mid-flight. Radio contact was normal, then static. Some say it's magnetic anomalies messing with compasses. Others blame freak waves, sudden storms, or methane bubbles rising from the ocean floor. Sounds cool, right? But here's the twist. No explanation covers everything. No evidence, no wreckage, just silence. Even the US Navy says nothing mysterious going on here. But let's be real. How do you lose entire ships and planes without a single clue? Is it aliens, time warps, a secret underwater base, or just a massive coincidence? The Bermuda Triangle remains one of the ocean's greatest unsolved puzzles, and science still can't crack it. So if you're planning a vacation, maybe stick to land, just in case. Up next at number 5, have you ever heard of underwater crop circles? No, aliens didn't trade in their UFOs for submarines. These stunning, intricate, perfectly symmetrical patterns were found deep beneath the ocean near Japan, and for a long time, no one could figure out who or what made them. Divers first discovered them in the 1990s, giant sand circles, up to 7 feet wide, carved into the seafloor with ridges, ripples, and geometric designs so precise they looked man-made. But there were no humans down there, no machines, no signs, just mystery. For years, theories swirled like ocean currents. Was it some ancient sea civilization, secret underwater tech, or maybe, just maybe, artistic octopuses? But then, scientists caught the culprit in action. It was a tiny, 5-inch pufferfish. Yep, a little fish with big talent. Male pufferfish flap their fins and tails to sculpt these masterpieces, to impress mates. The more beautiful the circle, the more likely he gets the girl. Mind blown. So yeah, mystery solved. But who knew the ocean's best artist had gills and no thumbs? The deep sea is full of surprises, and sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. Halfway there, at number 4, imagine a city so advanced, so wealthy, and so powerful, it made the ancient world tremble. Then poof, it vanished beneath the waves. This is the story of Atlantis. First mentioned by the Greek philosopher Plato over 2,000 years ago, Atlantis was said to be a massive island beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. According to legend, it was a technological marvel, with grand palaces, golden statues, and canals that sparkled like crystal. But one day, the gods got angry. In a single night, Atlantis was swallowed by the sea, gone, forever. Sounds like a myth, right? Well, not so fast. Over the centuries, explorers, archaeologists, and even psychics have hunted for Atlantis. Some say it's in the Mediterranean, others swear it's under Antarctica, and some believe it lies deep beneath the Atlantic Ocean, untouched for thousands of years. Here's where it gets strange. Modern sonar scans have picked up odd structures at the ocean floor, massive formations that look man-made, entire underwater grids, walls, even what looks like roads. But here's the kicker. Scientists can't agree on any of it. No one's been able to prove it's Atlantis. No ruins, no artifacts, no concrete answers, just ocean silence. So was Atlantis real? Was it an ancient civilization wiped out by a cataclysm? Or just a brilliant story meant to teach a lesson about pride and power? That's the mystery. And for now, Atlantis remains lost. A ghost city drifting through time, waiting to be discovered. Maybe one day, the ocean will give up its secrets. Next up at number 3, imagine sailing through the Indian Ocean, and suddenly, the sea around you starts glowing. Not just a little shimmer, we're talking hundreds of miles of glowing water, milky white as far as the eye can see. No moon, no lights, just nature's own nightlight. This is the Milky Sea phenomenon, a real event that's been baffling sailors and scientists for centuries. Reports go back to the 1700s. One sailor said it was like sailing through a field of snow. But here's the kicker. No one knew what caused it until recently. Scientists now think it's caused by billions of bioluminescent bacteria, yes, glowing germs, that communicate using a chemical signal called quorum sensing. Basically, when enough of them are around, they all light up, like a microbial party. But here's the mystery. We've never seen it happen in a lab. We can't recreate it. We can't predict it. And we've only captured it from space a handful of times. One satellite in 2005 spotted a Milky Sea the size of Connecticut. That's not a plankton party. That's an ocean rave. Is it bacteria? Some say it might be a rare chemical reaction. Others think it's something we haven't discovered yet. And with so few sightings, it remains one of the ocean's unsolved secrets. The ocean hides many secrets, and the Milky Sea, it's still glowing in mystery. Coming up next at number 2, in 1997, something deep beneath the Pacific Ocean made a sound so loud, it echoed across nearly 3,000 miles. Scientists were baffled. The sound, a deep, low-frequency bloop, picked up by underwater microphones. This mysterious noise didn't match any known submarine, animal, or geological activity. It was so powerful, some thought it came from a creature larger than a blue whale. Yeah, let that sink in. Cue the wild theories. Was it a giant sea monster, the call of a colossal squid, or something straight out of H.P. Lovecraft's nightmares, like Cthulhu Awakening? Scientists nicknamed it the bloop because, well, it sounded exactly like that. Simple, strange, unforgettable. And here's the kicker. The bloop source was tracked to a remote spot in the South Pacific, eerily close to the fictional coordinates of Erlaya. Yep, the sunken city where Lovecraft's monster was said to sleep. Coincidence? But just as the legend grew, years later, NOAA claimed it wasn't a monster at all. They said it was just an ice quake, a giant chunk of ice cracking and breaking off Antarctica. But wait, why was it so loud? Why only once? And how could an ice quake mimic a living, breathing sound? Even today, some experts aren't fully convinced. And many ocean lovers, they're still chasing the truth. Because the ocean hides more than we know. And sometimes, it speaks. So next time you hear a strange sound underwater, ask yourself, was it just ice or something waiting in the deep? The bloop remains one of the ocean's most mysterious sounds. And maybe it's not done speaking. And last but not least, what's lurking at the bottom of the deepest part of our planet, where sunlight has never touched and pressure can crush a submarine like a soda can? Welcome to the Mariana Trench, Earth's final ocean frontier. It's 36,000 feet deep. That's deeper than Mount Everest is tall. If you dropped the entire Empire State Building down there, it would vanish without a trace. So, what's down there? Scientists have found creatures that look like aliens, glowing like neon signs in the dark, giant amphipods, ghostly snailfish, and even a mysterious gelatinous blob no one can identify. Yup, a blob. But here's the twist. We've barely scratched the surface. We've only explored about 5% of the trench. The rest, it's a black, silent unknown. In 2012, filmmaker James Cameron dived solo into the trench. What he saw? Twisting shapes, strange sounds, and a silence so absolute it was like the ocean itself was hiding something. Some say there are creatures we've never imagined, prehistoric beasts, or even something not from Earth. And then there's the booming sound, an unexplained deep ocean noise recorded near the trench. No ship, no quake, no whale. Scientists still don't know what made it. Creepy, right? So what's really at the bottom of the Mariana Trench? Monsters? Aliens? Lost civilizations? Maybe the ocean is keeping some secrets for a reason.